Let's talk about long-lasting fragrances. There's nothing worse than putting your fragrance on and then within 1 or 2 hours, it's disappeared. So if you want to hear my opinion on long-lasting fragrances, keep watching. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you are returning, I appreciate you and thank you so much and welcome back. Today, like I said, we are going to be talking about long-lasting fragrances. I do have to put a disclaimer out there. We all know, and in case you don't, fragrances are subjective, so they might last long on me, they may not last long on you. You know my rule of thumb. I always suggest, if you do not have any of these fragrances and you're interested in any of the ones that I mentioned, that you always start with a sample. These are a few that I've picked out of my collection that I feel are still appropriate for this season, this time of year, that last a really long time, and I think they perform really well in cold weather. I'm not going to go into all the notes and everything like that, although I will give you a few. You know how we do over here. Here on this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle, so if you like any of those things, or if you just really love fragrance, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you want to ensure that you never miss a video, go ahead and press the bell. Okay, for real now, without further ado, girl, let's get started. You guys, I'm starting with these are in no particular order. I'm just grabbing them and going. They're in no particular order. There is no countdown. There's no first, second, third. I'm just grabbing and going. I'm starting out with Gucci Bloom. Gucci Bloom is an amazing scent. I absolutely love this. I did a wear test on it. I picked it up when it first came out. This is jasmine, this is tube rose, but it's not like an old rose. It's a very modern, clean, beautiful type of rose. I explained this the best way possible. It is like you have put on one of your most amazing, you know, lightest forming of clothing, and you have just ran through a botanical garden filled with every single possible rose, flower, just every gardenia, every white floral, everything there, and they've just combined it in a bottle and it made a beautiful, amazing rose fragrance. You can wear this anytime, anywhere, any day, any place. If you get this on your clothing, it lasts for a really long time. It wears really well on the body. I picked this up at the Gucci store itself. I went in, I was looking at it, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to have this, but I wanted to do a wear test, so I sprayed it on a ribbon, and then I also sprayed it on my arm just to see how it went with my body chemistry. Walked around, did a little bit of shopping, came back, fell in love with it, and then I purchased it. So I highly recommend this one. Like I said, I think this is great for spring and summer, but I also do believe that it's great for right now. I think it's like a year round to me. You can wear fragrances whenever you want, you guys. You know, I always tell you that, but performing on me, I think it performs better. Like right now, like I said, I think it's just performs better year round. I tend to wear it more in the spring and in the summer. Okay, I'm moving on. You guys, I cannot say enough about this. If you follow me on Instagram, you see what I was look at this, okay? The dent in this bottle is so real. This is from Layered Fragrances. This is called First Kiss. This is absolutely amazing. You know I have a story time, 2.5 seconds. Let me have them. Just to tell you the story really quickly. So I've been wearing this. You know, sometimes I need a fragrance before I leave the house. There's a few things I don't leave the house without. Lip gloss, my cell phone, of course my car keys, but then a fragrance. I have to have a fragrance on. So I'm wearing this on a sweatshirt. I put a sweatshirt on, and sometimes I wear the sweatshirt for like 2-3 days, and then, you know, I'll throw it in the washer or what have you. So I had sprayed this on my sweatshirt like Monday. I then wore this the next day or the third day, what have you, and I had just sprayed just a tad bit on, you guys, just like this, like that's it. Walked through it, oh my gosh. And I went to the gym. A lady was like, every time you walk past, I keep getting a whiff of something. What are you wearing? And I was like, what am I wearing? What am I? Because, you know, we wear so many different fragrances. I didn't know if I was testing a fragrance, wearing a fragrance. And so I smell, I go, oh my God, this is Layered Fragrances. This is like an inspiration for Perfumes de Molly Delina. They make inspirational fragrances. So that's what this is. And she's like, where do I get it from? So I gave her all the information, went on about my day, yada, yada, yada. Going to run errands after the gym, as most of us do. You know the drill. So I go into the market, shopping, moseying along, pushing my basket. One lady is staring at me, you know, and after I leave the gym, I always feel like, what in the world? You know, should I have gone home? Should I have showered? You guys, the grocery store is right there on my way. I'm not stopping, okay, to go home and change. So I just go to the grocery store, run my errands. So a woman is staring at me. I have my baseball cap on. I've got my sweatshirt on. You know, I've got gym clothes on, so I don't look a mess, you know, but I look like I came from the gym. And so we lock eyes, and she goes, I'm sorry, I've just got to ask you, what are you wearing? She goes, your cologne. She called it a cologne. She's like, your cologne smells so good, and I just couldn't, like, grasp what was it. She goes, it smells kind of like fresh. She goes, but it's not overpowering. She gave me all these notes, all her own things. She goes, it smells like it's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know what she said. They weren't the right notes, but this is what she gathered. Now, mind you, I just listened to her as she began to speak and tell me about the notes, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I told her, oh, it's layered fragrances, gave her all the information, all the rundown. You guys, short story, long story to say, if you have not tried this and you like, let me give you some of the notes. It's got rhubarb, it's got lychee, it's got lychee, nutmeg, Turkish rose, peony, it's got vanilla, it's got cedar. You guys, this is good, okay? It is a great fragrance, and the long lasting power, what do I call it, longevity? The longevity is just unreal. It's really good. If you spray this in your clothes, if you spray this on your hair, it is not going out. It is like that guest that has come over for Christmas and you're like, look dude, we are at past New Year's Eve and you're still here. It's one of those. It will linger on, and like I said, that sweatshirt, it, until I threw it in the wash, it was just lingering on the sweatshirt. So if you have not tried First Kiss from Layered Fragrances, do yourself a favor, get a sample, check it out. All the information will be in the description box below. I move on. Another one. Okay, let's go here. You guys know I wasn't a big Mugler fan because the ones that I tried I just didn't like. They were way too strong for me. I'm not that type of girl. Like, I like a dark, heavy, sexy. We all know that, but those were doing a whole lot. But I did find my Muse in Muse. So I absolutely love this one. I speak about this. I have been speaking about this ever since I picked it up. I cannot say enough about it. You guys, I told you about the great deals that I found at TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, where you can find this for like $29.99, a larger one for like $39.99. I did it a couple videos back on my what to buy under $100 video for fragrances, and this was in there, and I just cannot believe the performance of this. This is like more of a mystery. This is sexy. This is gourmand. This is like a warm, spicy. It's hazelnut, it's whipped cream, it's sexy. You don't want to overspray this, and I will say that in every single video. Please don't overspray this. You will suffocate somebody, especially if you're going to be in close quarters. I do not feel this is work appropriate at all, especially if you're sitting like in cubicles, close office, and you overspray this, somebody is going to be coughing. It is an amazing, beautiful scent though. Like I said, it's a warm, spicy, it's very sexy, it's very gourmand, it's perfect for cold weather, it's perfect for date night. As I mentioned in a video before, if you ask me about this in the summer, I'm not gonna know where it is, because it's definitely not a summer scent for me, and this is my opinion. Best way to describe this fragrance is a mystery addictive fragrance. It's really good. So if you like a chocolatey, gourmand, sweet, warm, spicy, cacao, fireplace, take your hair back, you know, bat your eyes, it's definitely one of those. I think this is a really great one to have in your collection. I move on. That is Cherry Mugler Muse, okay? All right, let's move on to another one. This is Flowerbomb by Viktor Rolf. Nothing new. Nothing I'm speaking about today is new. These are all basically designers, and they are all just have been around for a while. To me, in my opinion, they are classics. That's why they're in my collection, because I typically buy classics. I buy what I like. I buy what I know to work and what works well on my body. So make sure that you always do your sample and your wear test, just to ensure, you guys, that you are getting not only the biggest bang for your buck, because when I say biggest bang for your buck, I mean buying something that you're actually going to use, like whether it be a handbag, clothing, makeup, whatever the case is that, you know, we buy and spend our money on. I just like the cost per value to be there, because I want to utilize it. I don't want to buy anything. That's a whole nother video. I used to buy stuff and sit it on the shelf and wait for the perfect time and wait for the perfect moment and wait for the perfect occasion. I don't live my life like that anymore. Every day that I wake up is a day that it is an occasion, because every moment and day that life has been given to you is a gift. Girl, do we ask you to preach to us? No, but I'm gonna let you know. So I don't wait for the right occasion anymore. I spray and wear what I want anytime I'm feeling it. And when I buy something, I want to buy it and I want to utilize it. I am a perfume lover. I am not a perfume collector. So this is Viktor Rolf Flowerbomb. This is a warm, spicy, oriental, intoxicating, jasmine, orange blossom, patchouli, rose, sexy, date night, date day, girls night out. Get your best life on with this fragrance. This fragrance is just there. It says it best. The name describes it best. And it is an explosive bomb of uber duper goober sexiness, okay? That's what I want you to know. And this right here is good. That's Viktor Rolf Flowerbomb. This is the original. I tried the other ones. I did not like them as much as I like this one. So when I do go to purchase another bottle, I will be purchasing this again, or repurchasing this again. I move on. Another one, I could not do any video. It wouldn't even be complete if I didn't mention my favorite brand itself, and that is none other than Coco Mademoiselle, which is my favorite, is Chanel. This is not my favorite fragrance, but this can get it. The longevity on here is unreal. It lasts and lasts and lasts. It's really good. This is a floral. This is warm. This is sophisticated. This is elegant. This is chic. Everybody probably owns this. I think with Valentine's Day coming up, which is one of my absolute favorite, yes, holidays outside of my birthday, this fragrance, you cannot go wrong, I believe, giving this to someone. Every woman, every girl, every age, you know, just wants a little bit of Chanel in their life, and I think this is a great way to start. It's very smart. It's got a little bit of patchouli in it. Like I said, it's a maybe an oriental floral, you know, type of fragrance. To me, wearing this fragrance just says something. You know, when you walk past and you have this on, somebody automatically, if they know fragrance, they'll automatically know what you're wearing. And when you have on a fragrance such as Coco Mademoiselle, it just says something about the caliber of woman that you are. It just takes you, to me, in my opinion, to the next level. It's just one of those like classic, like, oh, okay, it's a vibe, you know? I know it's very popular. I know a lot of people wear it. I know a lot of people have it. That's just in life. Something that's really good, more than one person is gonna have it. I don't care who has it. I don't care how many people are rocking it. I rock it, and everything I rock differently, because I am me and there's only one you. And so if you're rocking this or want to rock it, you're gonna rock it differently too. So this is very long lasting, and that is Coco Mademoiselle. I move on. Another one, you guys, before I go into my last one, I have been sampling this one here, and this is Tiffany Co Intense. Oh my god, I forgot the little bottle I had. I was gifted a little 1 ounce bottle, and I've been utilizing it, and it's really good. The bottle looks like this here. I was pleasantly surprised. I'll put a picture up so you can see it, but it has the blue turquoise, that Tiffany beautiful blue color to the bottle, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is more of a let me see, I think I made myself a note. This is a warm fragrance. This has some iris, some amber, vanilla, benzoyl, mandarin. It's got a little bit of pink peppercorn in it. Those are some of the notes, and it describes itself as deep, warm, and addictive. Now, spraying this, I did a couple of wear tests on this before I wanted to bring it to you all to make sure that I really loved it and wanted to stand behind it before sharing it. And I really do. It's really good. It's a floral. It's kind of powdery. It's kind of warm. It's got some depth to it. When I first sprayed it on, the aroma just fills a room. You know what I mean? Well, I did overspray it. Let's just be real, because you know she does 6 to 7 sprays. Can't help myself, okay? I like fragrance and I overspray. Send me for help. It's what I do. So I did overspray it. It filled the room. It's really nice. I believe the projection is there. The longevity is definitely there, guys. And another thing is that it's got a little bit of weight to it. When I say weight, I just mean depth. As it gets on the body and it sits on the skin and it just meshes in there, it develops into something really beautiful. I know I was reading on a couple of blogs and forums that, you know, a lot of people were saying to them it was kind of old, it was kind of stuffy, but I didn't get that. I got very modern. I got just like a classy, sophisticated, you know, in-depth, warm, you know, powdery, musky type of fragrance, but not a bad musk, like a really nice, sensual musk. I will even go as far as to say this stuff to have a little bit of sexy to it. Not a whole lot. Don't go in looking for a big burst of sexy. This is not go out on date night. This is not get your groove back. This is not any of those, okay? It's not one of those. But this is subtle. I showed up for dinner. I don't really know you. You don't really know me. But I want you to know that I haven't gone there, but I can. You know what I mean? I don't know what this date is going to entail, but I can tell you I know where it could go. You know, it's one of those, but not a huge sexy, so don't go there. But it is definitely worth the whiff, and that's why I bring it to the channel, just to say that it's worth the whiff. I have a few Tiffany fragrances, Tiffany Sheer, Tiffany and Co something else, the original, and they're bright, light, airy. They're everyday scents. Maybe I'll do an everyday scent video. If you want to see that, leave it in the comment section below. Go ahead, take 2.5 seconds, hit the like button, go ahead and do that. That way I know that you guys want to see something. And if you ever have a video request that you like for me to do, you guys, she loves to talk. I'm sure you know that by now, and I love talking all things fabulous and all things fragrance. So definitely leave it in the comment section below or send me a DM on Instagram. Either way, let's talk. So this I would highly recommend. I would definitely say that this is worth the whiff. It smells really, really nice. Oh my gosh, and it's clean. You know, it's like a, God, how do I explain this? The iris is probably what's doing it. I don't know, the pink peppercorn. Something is fresh but sweet but powdery, but it's happy. See, I'm smiling. It's happy. It's a good fragrance. Give it a whiff. It's definitely worth the whiff. All right, I move on. I believe this one is going to be my final one. Every time I talk about this fragrance, I feel so. That's why I'm going to take a 2.5 seconds to tell you guys. That's why I'm never going to use the word never again. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm never buying that. Everybody has it. It's been there, done that. It's so old, blah, blah, blah. Hello. They sent me a sample and a scent box one time, and you guys recommended it and told me to try it out. And you guys, I've been in love with it ever since. And I don't know if you know this or not. You know what it is. It is Black Opium by YSL. I absolutely love this. The longevity on here is unreal. This is something that I wear to bed sometime. You know, this is something that's sensual. This is something that's sexy. This is something you could wear day, night with your girls. This is something you could wear on a date, a first date, a last date. He will always remember your fragrance. If you wore this to break up with a guy, oh my gosh, how would that be? You spray this all over you and you're like, I'm done with you. Oh my gosh, that would just be horrible. But he will forever remember this scent. I guarantee you that. Coco said it best. They may not remember your handbag, but they'll definitely remember your scent. I don't know if she said that. I could be making that up, you guys. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, this is coffee, this is vanilla, this is sexy, this is sensual, this is creamy, this is this is just all types of good, okay? If you have not tried, oh, where have you been? Of course you've tried it. Maybe you haven't, because I have smelt a lot of fragrances, and I pride myself on knowing the fragrances that are coming out that are good, blah, blah, blah. And I had no clue. I had heard about it, but I was just like, oh my God, it's so popular. I don't want it. I don't like it. Everybody has it. Then I sprayed it a few times and lost my everlasting mind. You guys, it's really good. This fragrance, I don't think it's just a winter fragrance. I think it goes better probably in cold months. I don't know, some might say, but I probably will wear this in spring. I don't think I'll wear it in summer. I'll probably be going for something a little bit more fresher, a little bit more cleaner, but definitely in the beginning of spring where it's still kind of chilly out, I would definitely grab this and reach for this. It's good. If you have not tried YSL Black Opium, I highly, highly recommend it. It is an amazing fragrance, and I was the one that, you know, was like everybody else, oh my God, but then I'm like, OMG. So those are the fragrances that I picked out of my collection that I wanted to share with you that have a great staying power, an incredible long-lasting power. With those, I'd never have to reapply. I can put it on once, spray my clothes, spray my hair, spray my body, and go out for the day, and I am good to go. Typically, I do a lot of my wear tests on Sundays because I go out for the morning, going into church, typically come back in later in the evening. So if a fragrance is able to be with me all day and I'm still getting compliments on it and I'm still smelling it, then I consider that to be a long-lasting great fragrance. I will say something, and I believe I learned this, or I heard this, I don't know. I believe I heard this from Mason Francis Kirkjohn, my absolute new fave. Anyhow, I believe he was doing something about fragrance and he was speaking about them, and he was saying, whenever you go to smell a fragrance, never do a fragrance like this where you pick up a piece of paper and you do this. Okay, that's a great way to smell it, but that's also like when you go shopping and you look at an outfit and you look at it on a hanger. You never know how it's going to look on you. It can look amazing on a hanger, but when you go to put it on and try it on, it could be totally different. Same way with me giving you my opinion about fragrances. Someone could tell you, oh, I picked up this at Zara and it's amazing and it's on sale and it's this price. You're like, great, it looked really great on her. I'm going to go buy it. And you're like, oh, it didn't do the same for me. The best way to sample a fragrance, try a fragrance before you purchase it, is to actually put it on your skin. Put it on your skin, do the wear test. Give it anywhere from 45 minutes to 60 minutes, an hour. See how it wears, see how it develops, see how it goes and meshes in with your body chemistry and how it develops on you. Then and only then will you truly, truly know if you like the fragrance and how it's going to wear on you. I never blind buy, and I never want you guys to blind buy when I'm making a recommendation. I always recommend that you sample the fragrance first, just like I always should tell myself, try on the clothes before you buy it. Now, she hates to try on clothes. I look at it on the hanger, I hold it up, I put it to my face. I'm like, yep, this is good, we're good. You don't know how many times I have to go back to the mall, go back to the store, trade it, turn it back in, lose the receipts, get stuck with store credits that I never ever use. I'm not living that life in 2020. I will either try it on or I will not buy it. That's my new rule. I just thought I'd share it with you guys just in case some of you are like me. Girl, try it on and sample the fragrance. Those are my two things for 2020 that I am sticking with amongst 1,000 other things. You guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Like I said, if this was your first time and you've enjoyed the vibe, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. If you want to ensure you never miss a video, go ahead and smash the bell. Everyone, thank you so much to all my new subscribers. You are truly appreciated. Thank you so much, you guys. I am having one of the best times here just sharing my love for fashion, fragrance, beauty, lifestyle on YouTube, and I have such an amazing community to share with, and I just want you guys to know that I truly appreciate you. It is Sunday. I am on my way to church, on my way to brunch, on my way for a little light shopping. That's what I do on Sundays. Quality time with my guy. It's where we reconnect. Today, for my fragrance that I am wearing, I haven't decided yet. I have on so much stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make that one final call before I leave the house. It is kind of brunch, so I am feeling something maybe a little bit lighter, but I don't know. It's kind of cold, so maybe I need to go darker. You guys, I don't know, okay? I will come on and let you know, or I'll put it on Snapchat. No, I'll put it on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. We can connect over there. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, and definitely stay fabulous. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.